Hey, I love her to infinity.
Nobody asks, nobody cares. She's fat, you're fat,
Guess
you're ugly,
what?
she's ugly.
You
You
look
guys
like Cody
shouldn't
Banks.
exist.
You look like
This is
Cody
why
Banks.
eugenics should exist. People like you wouldn't be here. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? You guys shouldn't reproduce. You guys shouldn't have children. It's just a parasite to society. Okay, Brownie. Okay, Jose. Calm the fuck down.
You know what? Go watch the Wiggles, okay?
Go watch the Wiggles.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Anna, and you're watching Anna Speaks Out. Thanks for being here. So yesterday, if you hadn't seen it, I uploaded this video about some new Andrew Tate wannabe who I just came across, just spewing the worst type of hatred you could possibly think of, like what we saw at the beginning of this video. And I uploaded a shortened version of it on Instagram that I tagged him in, and he actually saw it. And he and a bunch of his little fanboys responded to it. So let's talk about that. All that I included about him in my video yesterday were different clips of him spewing hatred towards primarily black people, but really anybody who is not white. And for some reason, the main thing that his little fans kept saying about me was to call me, like, basically really pro-Jew. Particularly the ones whose full title begins with the letter Z, when I didn't say anything yet about them. So, interesting conclusion. But I will tell you right now that in the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9 in the Bible, it says, "And I know the blasphemy of those who say they are Jews and are not, but are a synagogue of Satan." And it's my personal opinion that this may potentially, possibly, apply to a number of bank CEOs and major media moguls, and that possibly, allegedly, the media has a big role in something referred to as social engineering, which may or may not have contributed greatly to a lot of terrible things that have occurred in society, over multiple decades at the least. So that's my take on that, since Hermes, I think might be how you pronounce his name, fans were so interested in that topic. So he put my Instagram reel into his Instagram story earlier today, kindly giving me some extra exposure. That reel does have over 1,500 views now, which is great for my account. And apparently he thought it was funny because he's just a big joker. And then he took that down for whatever reason after I thanked him for it in my story. But then he said that I am actually kind of based, to be honest, after he saw me say something about the synagogue of Satan. As you can see here, and then he said, "And on those apps, I'm trolling, so don't take it to heart." And he just expects me to believe that. Yeah, it's totally normal for somebody who loves everybody and is totally not racist or anything like that to just spew the most awful, evil things you possibly could to random people who decide to, like, call into his show or whatever. That makes sense. And just hypothetically speaking, if someone was just trolling like that, it would make sense for them to ask a question like this, don't you think? And I had to look up the definition of this word mud shark on Urban Dictionary because I wasn't familiar. And it is a Caucasian woman who exclusively dates African American men. So, hypothetically speaking, if someone were to ask someone else if they were a mud shark and that was why they were so upset about the first person spewing racial hatred towards someone of a different color than them, would you think that that first person loved everybody of all races? That's the question of the day. Thank you again so much for being here today. Since you liked the video enough to make it all the way to the end, don't forget to click the thumbs up and share it with somebody else. If you're not already, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at AnnaSpeaksOut17 and on Facebook, where my username is Anna Charity. Thanks again so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.